Sup nerds, today we have Ruin Mode Turbo versus Dia. I won the Darwell, so I'm going first. I hatch Evo into Agumon, and I'm decide to Evo for one memory, because I don't really have a good follow-up, and I don't want to just hard play one of my rookies for no reason that doesn't search. So I choke Chris to 1, he hatches, Evos into Caramon, and then Kurisarimon. I promote Evo into Geo, activate effect. I play the Marcus, and I'm deciding if I want to choke him to 1. And I'd go ahead and just not activate Marcus's on play and choke Chris to 1, because I don't really have a good follow-up to that. And it guarantees that he can't do anything on his turn. So he Evos into Infirmon, I hatch. Evo into Agu for 0. And I play Agu, get my Scourge on, add Marcus and Ruin Mode, let's go. Those are the pieces of the puzzle that I need. Now I just need a Mega. And a level 5, actually. So swing security for 5k. Survive. Very nice. I'm assuming my board's getting cleared on his turn. That's the only reason I swung. Because he's playing Ace Dia. So Evo into Geo and Raising. Give him 2. See, he promotes. So Evo's into Dia Ace for 3. Activates his effect to play a Dia token, and then pops my Geo, draws a card from the playing of the Dia token, and on my turn his Dia tokens are 5,000 bigger, or not 2,000 bigger to make them 5k, so it just puts that little die out. So I stay in Raising, swing security, check an Armageddon, which I'm cool to see, and then activate an Agumon, get my Scourge on, add the Rise, which I desperately needed. Then I play a Marcus to set him to 4. So he hatches. He goes into another Caramon. Shocker. Yo, shout out to Chris for bringing Dia in BT14. Respect. He brave. He brave for that. So he swings, draws 2 cards, one from the when attacking, another from the playing of the token, pops my Agumon, does check a 15k body, so he dies, and then Ace Overflow, he loses 4 memory. That is the drawback of Ace cards. And he does swing with the token that was already on the field. Checks a physical training, which I'm cool with, and then plays a Rada Sonata. So I promote. And I gain a member from Geo and just pay it immediately back for the Marcus effect. And I'm assuming Chris is playing some form of removal, so I don't want to risk swinging into security. So I swing at the suspended Dia token, draw from my inheritable, trigger Marcus, Evo into Rise, Rise effect, play Marcus for free, and then my Coromon inheritable will minus it by 1k, so I get to swing over it, which is nice. So Evo into Shine for 4, trigger Shine's effects, nuke his token, gain a memory off the Marcus, trigger the other Marcus, Evo into Ruin Mode for free, minus 5k on his board, swing security for 15k, 1 check. Do check an Ultimate Flare, so it de-evos me by 3, but it doesn't pop anything because my Marcus is 4 play cost, my Geo is 5 play cost. For those of you that don't know, Ultimate Flare is not rookies, it's play cost. It deletes all play costs of 3 or lower. So I don't get to hatch again, which is kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal. So I play Agumon, get my Scourge on, add the Rise and the Marcus. And Chris tells me he's going to remember, he's not going to promote, so I don't need to leave the ShineGreymon Ruin Mode on the field. So at the beginning of his turn, he gains his memory from the errata. He can't promote, obviously, because it would just die immediately. Evo's into Kurisarimon. Bit of a pickle. And the ultimate flares my Geo, and that clears my board. But it does give me 6 memory to work with, which is pretty nice. So I hatch. Evo into Agu and Raising. Play Agu. Activate Agu's effect. Treat Marcus as Digimon for the turn. Pop the training. Evo into Geo for free. I'm digging for another Ruin Mode. If I see another Ruin Mode, I can Ruin Mode lock him out of next turn as well. So Evo into Rise. Activate Rise effect to play a Marcus. I swing security for Marcus. Draw from my inheritables. Evo into Shine for Marcus effect. Tap all my Tamers. Gain 2 memory. Sadly, we didn't see it. Marcus does die to the check, though. Then I physical training, Sag, still no ruin mode. So I add the BT12 Shine. Since I have another Marcus in my hand, I don't really need that other one. And I would swing with my Shine, but I can't since I hard played it this turn. I just Evo into Geo to set him to 2. So beginning of his turn, he goes to 3 from Errata. He needs to do something immediately or he just is going to die on my turn. So he plays another Errata and then Ultimate Flares sets me to 8. De-Evos and pops my rookie. At this point, it doesn't matter as long as I play around Ultimate Flare and Security, which I assume is his only removal. So I promote, gain a memory from Geo, and then pay 1 for Marcus. And as long as I swing in the right order, it doesn't matter what that card is. Yeah, so I just swing with Geo, safe, and then swing with Marcus for game. So you do take game 1. Ruin Mode's a good card. Let's go. By the way, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And if you're interested in seeing the full deck list of my Ruin Mode Turbo deck, the profile will be in the link in the pinned comment below. So Chris makes me go first for game 2, which I'm cool with. I Evo into Agu for 0 and then play physical training for 2. And I add the ShineGreymon. I have both of those cards in my hand, so I was kind of determining like what makes the most sense. So he hatches, Evo's into Kara, Evo's into Diaboromon. Wow, Chris, move your fat hand. I cannot see your breeding area. So he plays Karamon for 3, searches top 5 for Errata and an unknown, or unidentified, I think. Adds the Armageddon. So I promote. Pop the training, Evo into Geo for free. Play Marcus for free, tap to gain a memory and minus 3k on the Karamon. Evo into Rise for 3. Sag, if we had ripped a BT12 Marcus off that, we could have ruin moded him immediately, which would have been really funny. So I Evo into Shine, just to draw more cards, since I don't have an Agumon to play to get my Scourge on. It also makes it hard for him to pop my my board. Because if he goes into Infernmon and Dia Ace, it doesn't do anything to my ShineGreymon. So Evo's into Infernmon and plays a Rada Sonata. And then I just ruin mode for 4. I finally ripped it. So beginning of his turn, he goes to 2 from Errata. His entire board is minus 5k. And I still think, like out loud, that he can still do stuff. But Chris reminds me that his entire deck doesn't function if his tokens don't do anything. Like if they die immediately when they get played, which they would because of the ruin mode effect. So he just can't do anything. Yeah, and Chris is explaining to me like why it doesn't matter that his guy would live, his tokens wouldn't. So I draw Evo into Agu. Yes, Chris has just hard pass. LOL. I Evo into Geo for 2. I swing security for 15k, 1 check, survive, delete himself, recover. Now Chris is minus 5k again. And then I just play Agumon for 3. He goes to 3 from Errata Sonata. Once again, can't really do anything because his tokens won't survive. And obviously it would feel awful to Ultimate Flare an Agumon because it would set me to 5 and kill 1 rookie. If he doesn't do anything to it, I get to gain 2 memory. At the beginning of my next main phase. 1 from Agu and then 1 from Geo. Rocking a hard place. I tell Chris my Marcus is about to give him the fisticuffs on my next turn. So I promote, beginning of main, gain 2 memory. Chris just has to hard pass again because he can't do anything. Deck can't function without tokens. I Evo into Rise for 3. Play Marcus for free. I'm missing a ruin mode here to stun lock Chris again. Evo into Geo, I'm just digging for it. Don't see it. Sad. So Evo into Shine. Hope I rip it. Tap both. Gain a memory from Marcus. Draw 2 cards from my inheritables. Or 3 cards from my inheritables, sorry. Trigger the Marcus effect. Don't have a ruin mode, sadly. So I Evo into Rise for free. And then no effect on Rise. So Chris is going to get a chance to do something here. Lucky him. So he gains a memory from Errata and then promotes. Evo's into Ace, Dia. Triggers Dia's effect to play token, triggers Errata's effect to play token, draws a card from Karamon. I think he actually should have drawn 2. I don't think that's once per turn. He deletes my Rise and then pops his token to play Armageddon for 3 memory. So your Armageddon's to keep my Ruin Mode from being able to trigger the Wind Digivolving effect, which is definitely a good play. This is a bit awkward here. So I play Agu, activate his effect to treat Marcus as Digimon. Yeah, I didn't pay 1 at the beginning of the turn because I didn't draw Ruin Mode until after I evoed in Raising, but thankfully I had this Agumon. So I swing Security with Marcus, draw 2 cards from my Inheritables, trigger Marcus's effect, evo into Ruin Mode for free. The Wind Digivolving doesn't trigger because Armageddon's on the field. So I minus 1k on the Armageddon for my Koromon. Marcus does survive the check, which is pretty nice. Then I swing Security for 15k for 1 check, survive that check. I delete my Ruin Mode and delete his Ace Dia, and then I recover. Minus 5k on his field. Gain 4 memory from the Ace Overflow, so Armageddon is minus 6 total right now. Evo into Geo for 2. Trigger Geo's effect. Take a peek in here. We do have a BT14 Marcus. Let's go. So I activate Marcus's on play, tap him to minus 3k on the Armageddon and gain a memory. So he's minus 9k total now. Evo into Rise for 3, trigger Rise effect, play another Marcus, and then Evo into Shine for 4. Shine will tap all my Tamers, I'll gain a memory, finish off Armageddon. He's super dead, and I do not have another Ruin Mode, sadly. And right here we're just double checking the math, but yeah, the Armageddon's super dead. Didn't have another Ruin Mode, but didn't matter. And he goes to 3. And then, yeah, right here he remembers to gain the memory from the errata. Plays another errata, and then ultimate flares my Shine. Meanie. So I hatch, promote. I pay 2 memory from the Marcuses, and then activate Agumon's effect to play the other or treat the other Marcus as Digimon. And just swing out here, play around ultimate flare, game. So GG's to Chris, we do take it 2-0. Brutally savage, get wrecked Diaboromon. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing this kind of content. Want to go back for more. But until next time, see ya.